Alrighty. I'm not gonna stream this. I got a new Wii U game recently for pretty cheap. Sonic the Lost World. You can't see it on the screen. Let me do something real quick. Yeah. It's kind of weird that you can't show both at the same time. You just kind of have to swap between them. It's really stupid. And if you don't know about the Wii U and how it works, like, like you have the gamepad with the screen on it, right? I can't move the top screen. You're only moving the bottom screen. You can't do anything with the top screen. You literally have to press a button and swap it here. And then you have to look on the gamepad in order to move the stuff on the top screen. I think with certain controllers you can control the top screen, but for the most part you can't. It's really dumb. Let's do Sonic Lost World. I played like the first level. But let's do that again.
Sega.
Yeah, I'm sure. I literally only played the first level. Turn the game volume down a little bit. Now, a couple things with this game. One, it wouldn't let me play it without updating. So, as far as I know, as soon as online shuts off for the Wii U, as far as I know, this game is unplayable. Another thing is this game is unplayable without the Wii U gamepad. I tried. I looked on the back. This is one of those gamepad required to play games. So you cannot use any third-party controller at all. You can only use a Wii U, or no, a Wiimote with a classic controller as player 2. Alright. So the bottom screen you can't see, but it's just my score counter, lives, all that stuff, and like a line from start to finish showing me how far I am. So basically it's completely unneeded. Oh, just figuring out the button. It looks pretty though. People forget that the Wii U exists. People also forget that the Wii U is an HD console. I think the Wii U is more capable. Well, I'm pretty sure the Wii U is more capable than the 360. So the Wii U is actually closer to an Xbox One, believe it or not. are you doing? And as soon as the Wii U gamepad has drift on it, you are effed. Okay, now this, I press the button on the, yeah, I have to press on the gamepad, which is dumb, and then I have to use my finger. And then flick, I guess. I guess press the A button. And the gamepad plays audio. Basically, it's 100% unneeded in this game. Although I picked this game up for like $6 or $8, somewhere around there. Under 8. And the case isn't in great shape.
Oh, stay calm, little guy. Sonic and Tails will get your buddies back.
Look how bad that
Did we get those animals back from Eggman?
artifacting is.
Just the one container he tossed off his Eggmobile. Wait a minute.
It looks good on the bottom screen though.
I would have gotten them all back by now.
Save the rest of them.
Let me go.
I hate to think what Eggman's doing to those poor things.
I'm on it.
And then I only did that to show you something else. And the Miiverse has ended. Okay. Oh. It's kind of weird with a microphone in my way. What? So that turns off the TV? Okay. Well, it doesn't turn off the TV, but it does that. You can hear it coming through the, what can you? Yeah. That's coming through the gamepad. You kind of can hear it. Yeah. It's item, wisp away, Miiverse, and ranking. That's it. I press the A button, what then? Nothing? Okay, so 3 options that didn't need to be on the gamepad. They could have just been on the TV. Oh wait, it's probably the Sonic. Normal play, okay.
Transformation 101. Bunnies to badniks. Boom! Instant army. It needs to be a big army if I'm taking over the world below.
You are quite the mighty conqueror.
Yes, I am. I conquered you, didn't I? And with your help, I'll not only rule the world, I'll finally destroy that blue nuisance, Sonic.
Eggman wants the little hedgehog destroyed.
Yeah, well, I feel like destroying something.
That's what I like about you, Zaz. Always ready for a fight, even before you know what you're fighting.
You bet! Bring it on and I'll rip it up!
Win or lose, I'll learn something about our enemy.
It just sucks that this is like gamepad only. This is what's the okay? So D-pad doesn't do anything, right? Analog doesn't do anything, so you have to play in a sort of weird.
She's getting pretty close. I'm gonna have to bring in my...
These controls, I mean, okay, this is the Y button. B button. A is that, whatever that is. And this is X. So this section is a little different. This section is a little different button-wise than the previous section, so that's why it's throwing me off. I don't know why they just do that. I guess when you walk on, they do that. So those guys, you have to press the button. Weird. Okay. And ZR is this. So you can run. Is this attack underneath? Yeah, okay. Attack underneath Eggman's thing. Okay. Because sometimes, like, attacking from underneath is like still hurts you. Huh? I don't understand. Like, the gamepad's really throwing me off here. Okay, so I can just do it whenever. Yeah, like, that thing doesn't come up sometimes. Okay. Not really sure what that's all about. So you gotta wait for him, I guess. you have to wait for the lock on. Okay, I'm not used to that. There's a lot of things in here that's weird that just seem like it's someone was trying to make a Sonic game but forgot how. I'd like to play with a normal ass controller though, not this big old tablet in my hand. I mean, it's fine. But, like, man. I'm still trying to figure out what button does what. Yeah, for some reason, the Y button is not like... See, I'm used to Sonic Adventure 2 battle. It's pretty much you have to lock on. Weird. Yeah, because that slows you down entirely. I'm gonna lose it immediately, ain't I? Yeah, you cannot use the analog stick. The hell is that? I don't know what that is. Lost all my damn rings though. So Wii U is definitely not the console to be playing this on. Yeah, I don't know what those do. Oh, okay, so that is. Huh? I mean, I do like the stages, kind of neat. A lot of lives. You can dick around and get a whole bunch of rings. Huh? Why is that sparkly? Could have stopped at 169. Okay. Okay, turn off Miiverse. What do you mean? Oh, wait, I don't know. I need so many bell made? I don't know. They got more than one. I guess I need to do so many bells. I'll do one more. Then I want to play some Pal World.
Hey, I've been looking for you, Baldy McNosehair. Who are your friends?
Friends? These are nobody's friends.
I know that one in the B alpha is hot because I've seen porn of her.
Zaz, show this blue pest how you do things up here.
With pleasure. I've been itching for a fight all day.
I think you're itching because you need a bath.
Are you disrespecting me?
Maybe.
I'm gonna mess you up!
I'd love to stay and watch him disassemble you, but I have business to attend to.
I know the perfect spot to take care of you.
That's funny, because I know the perfect spot to kick you.
Well, they got his attitude right. pretty standard Sonic attitude. An older Sonic. Older Sonic's a little bit cocky. Which is fine. He earned that cockiness. He kicked a lot of ass. Really? Okay, never mind. Okay. One. Hey, you know, teach their own, man. I mean, I still like, you know, Amy and Rouge. And Sally, of course. But, hey, if you want to, like, fucking smash some hedgehog ass. Explain to me. how, why you would do that. What even would I use to like do that? Very weird. Okay, like that. Fucking coyote time. God damn it. Didn't even save the thing I got. I mean, this level's easy, but it's really, really easy to die. Just need to be very careful. Okay. Yeah, I saw that one thing there, but I'm just kind of not going for it. I press the A button. You can get up. God damn it. Something about this is like janky, and I don't know why. Like sometimes it wants to home in, and sometimes it don't. You kind of have to like wait for it to like. Yeah, I don't. Okay, whatever. Very weird. Huh? Tilt the Wii U game pad in the direction you want to move. Or I can just die, I guess. Yeah, or I can use the damn analog stick, because I tried tilting the gamepad and it confused me. Because, like, both the analog stick and the gamepad movement was doing a thing, and it was fighting each other.
Going home in a box! believe it.
The level annoyed me.
All right, we good to go or what, Tails?
I've built a TV out of paper clips.
Yeah,
And reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
I know.
So look, fixing a propeller on a biplane? That's about as difficult as taking a nap.
Okay, I didn't need your whole life story. A simple good to go would have been cool.
All right. Good to go!
Cool!
Kinda lost me on the last half there, ain't gonna lie. Okay. I turned you off. Okay. The hell is this? Touch the trampoline and slide left and right to move it. It's so small. I'm gonna look on the big screen. Yeah, that's a little better. So I'm touching on the gamepad while looking on the TV. It's as weird as it sounds. I was using the stylus too, by the way. Okay. He keeps wanting to do that. Yeah, it basically puts everything on the bottom screen. And then you play it like a normal game. How about that? See if I do this. Yeah, you can't hear it. Like, my mic is really good at not having game audio. Okay. That's all I wanted to record. Yep, Nintendo's first 1080p console, by the way. Yeah. I still hate that you cannot control the top screen when you do this. You know what you're doing? You're controlling this screen. So, like, here, let me move all the way down left. See, I'm down left. But now I can control the other thing. Ain't that stupid? I think you can control it with the Wiimotes. And I believe that's how I used to do it. It's where you can control the Wiimote and you can move that around on the top screen. About the only way you can do. It's like, it's so stupid. Yes, I did have this thing soft modded for a bit, but I had to like update it and remove that in order to like play the disc games. Can you remember why I had it soft modded? I think just for, it was literally just for the hacked Wii menu. All this stuff here though is all bought, I believe. Pretty sure. Oh, you can't even see. This here is all bought. So was that. Well, the Wii Sports Club, I think, is a starter thing. At least I think I can start this. Maybe. Yeah, those were your options. That's your options. Okay. Yeah, and it takes that long every single time. So if you mess up, you have to wait. Animation, clink, go over, clink. You know, instead of having just a rewind. Or, what a weird console. I tried enjoying this console, man. I really did. It did come with the Wind Waker HD. Yeah, this exists on the Wii U. That and Twilight Princess HD. Guess what? They haven't put these on the Switch yet. The whole entire Switch generation did not have Wind Waker or Twilight Princess. They just said screw ya. And you're probably thinking it's like, oh, they couldn't like port it because it wasn't powerful. The Wii U has it. It's like, I got the amiibo for Twilight Princess, and it looks fine. They're great versions of the game. They brought off Skyward Sword, but for some reason they did not bring over these two games. Right over everything else, like Pikmin 3. I have to keep swapping back. I got Fire Force Hyperdrive Edition. God damn it. Move right. There we go. Mighty Force 2. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, which I wasn't able to beat. I'm like near the end of the game, but like one level's just way too hard for me. And I gave up. Amiibo Tap. But yes, this is I do like the background. It's got little cool floating things, and it's got like a lot of glass, and I don't know why they went so like generic with the Switch. It's just this has like a lot of personality. It's like it should have been called like the Wii like Model 2 or like something to let people know. People still think that this when they see the controller with the screen on it, they think it's a Wii add-on still to this day. And no, like it can play Wii games, backwards compatible. But no, the Wii U is in like an entirely different generation of beasts than the Wii. the Wii U is like dozens and dozens of times more powerful than the Wii. The Wii is like a 480p console. Okay? At best. At absolute best, it is a 480p console meant to be played on CRTs. Okay? Just letting you know that. It is a 480p console. The Wii U, in some situations, is a 1080p 60. And in fact, had more 1080p 60 games than the Xbox One did. At launch. So powerful console. And in some instances was actually more powerful than an Xbox One. That's how big of a difference that is. And in fact, the Switch isn't all that more powerful than a Wii U. The only thing is it doesn't need an extra screen. And they had to make it smaller and be portable. But other than that, like, I think the Wii U is probably very comparable to a Switch, which is why the porting was pretty easy, because it was like about the same thing. So, and in fact, in some situations, the Wii U may actually be a more powerful console than the original Switch. The Switch 2 is obviously more powerful, but like, yeah, the Wii U is a crazy console. It is absolute. Them calling it a Wii U was the dumbest thing they ever did. Because in some, other than being backwards compatible, and I guess using, well, it can use a Wiimote and all that stuff, but like under the hood, this thing has absolutely absolutely nothing to do with a Wii at all. This thing is as close to a Wii as a PlayStation 4 is. So, yeah. Also, the last console to use, I forget what it is, but it's using a certain architecture of CPU that, it's the last of its kind. Starts with a C. It's using like a certain architecture under the hood, like not supercomputer, but like, oh, that's an S, of course. But God, what was it? I can't remember, but it's like closer to like something like Unix, something like that. So it's, but I know that's an OS. But like, this was closer to a Unix thing than it was like Windows architecture underneath, like for the CPU, like Intel and AMD. It used some weird thing that was really old and ancient. The PS4 used just normal CPUs and GPUs. The 360, I think, kind of used it, or no. But the Wii U was like an old thing. The CPU, like, it's what it's running under the hood is pretty crazy. It's super stable if you build it right, though. It's kind of like what they use in cars. You'll notice that like some of the car UI and all that may be a little laggy. But it's doing something weird. It's using like a special sort of system that absolutely cannot fail, number one, and absolutely has to be doing multiple things at once. That's kind of what this is also running on. So it's like, I'm talking like bare metal, closer to like talking about FPGA, like the CPU architecture, and then like the kernel running on it is like different than modern game consoles or modern computers for this. which in some sense makes it unstable, in another sense makes it exceedingly stable. Which is why Wii U console is easily bricked if you don't do the hack stuff right, but otherwise it's extraordinarily stable software-wise. So, negatives and benefits, swings and roundabouts. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Man, the Wii U's a weird console. If you're asking, you should get yourself one. Probably not. I'm sorry. It's a really good Wii console. It makes Wii games look pretty okay. But damn, like the online requirement, games requiring like the gamepad. Like if you get a Wii U one, it absolutely 100%, no questions asked, requires the gamepad to be with it. So if you think, oh, I'm gonna get a cheap Wii U console, but it doesn't come with the gamepad, like whatever, I'll just get a third-party controller. Cannot do that. As far as I know, this system won't even allow you to boot it up without this thing being connected. It'll be like, hey, pair the gamepad controller, because it will not let you play without one. This is like the Xbox requiring the Kinect situation here that they never patched out. So, it absolutely requires a gamepad. Some games absolutely require the use of the gamepad, and you cannot use other controllers. Like, you have to use this thing for some games. So look on the back of the game. If you see like the gamepad, it'll kind of tell you that it's required. And some other games will have like a thing on the back saying like, here's all the different controllers you can use. And if the little gamepad icon's the only one there, you are screwed. You will have to use the gamepad, and there is nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. When they require the gamepad, that is it. 100%. Screw you. Cannot use anything else. Even if other controllers, if it says like a gamepad is one, that is it. If multiple people probably use other controllers, but yeah. Weird console. It's fun to play around with. It still has some online functionality. The store is closed, but games will still download patches right now. So keep that in mind. I absolutely had to download a patch, an update to a certain version of this console in order to even play some of my games. Like Mario Kart 8 would not play, and Sonic Lost World would not play. It just said like disk error and a whole bunch of other things until I updated it, and then it was like, oh, okay, I see. I think it needed like newer games needed like different DRM and like needed to read the Blu-ray differently, so you absolutely had to update. And the update wasn't included on the disc like how Microsoft does it. If you didn't know, if you have like for the 360 and Xbox One games, if you were running offline with out of date, like oftentimes many games would include the operating system update needed to play that game on the disc. Which is why like some games, if you had the Blade and you popped in a disc, it'd be like, you need a console update. And it'd be on the disc. To get rid of the, like, for the NXC and all that stuff for the 360. So it's like some games just absolutely require an update. But the Wii U just doesn't do that. Because the updates are really large. It's like a gig or 800 megs to like over a gig. But the 360 was very small. They was able to get them on disc. Microsoft did that on purpose. So yeah. So also keep that in mind, that as soon as the online for this thing goes kaput, unless you hack it in special ways, I guess, and download the game in its entirety, that's was maybe patched or modded in some way to allow it, or includes the patches, there are some games that will just become coasters. So keep that in mind as well. Yeah, so that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.